Some daytime baseball. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kepler's on his horse, and no one will track it down. 0-2, here it comes. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Ramon Urias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Taken, but called a strike. One out, nobody on. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Foltynewicz has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. First pitch on its way. Trey Mancini is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Now the pitch.
Acuna Jr.
A ball and no strikes. Popped up, and no one will get this one. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now the O's have his terrific speed at first to contend with right out of the chute.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So here's Yoan Moncada, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Line drive to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball one. Acuna over at second. Moncada on at first with nobody out. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down.
This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And it's in time to get him. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
The right fielder,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Hayes is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now.
the designated hitter, Nick.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Ready on 0-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Batting center, the catcher, Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll plate 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The third baseman.
Standing in now, Austin Riley, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
As an offense right here, 4-0. You can't let that get away from you.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. A 1 pitch on its way. 1 out and a runner on second base. Count is 1-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. DJ Stewart is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. First delivery to him on the way.
Not shortstop.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini is there, 2 down. Striding into the box, Yohan Moncada. He singled his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag. So leading off the inning, Hanser Alberto, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready now for Baltimore, Austin Wynns. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike now. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
1 strike.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. At the plate, Ramon Urias, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
2-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed. Bottom of the third now, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Hayes on the run for it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Trey Mancini.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. And he takes ball one.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here comes the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Count still full, 3-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Nick Markakis digging in now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The designated hitter.
Pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Now at the plate, Austin Riley. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cobb looks in. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Smoked on the ground left side. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Hanser Alberto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Austin wins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Moncada takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Austin Hayes. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. To the plate now, Ramon Urias. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Swanson into shallow left. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And there's ball one. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Michael Rooker, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Pounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And there are 2 away now. Here's Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is... New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Trey Mancini. Out in front of it, strike 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Renato.
In there, strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, The left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Santander. Last time through was a base hit. And this is hit on the ground to second for Moncada. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Max Kepler.
The right fielder.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
Kepler.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Not surprisingly. Here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nick Markakis. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. But he'll think better of that idea as he holds on at second with two away now.
The third baseman.
Settling in now, Austin Riley. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes. 7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Hanser Alberto. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. In there, strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's...
And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ronald Acuna, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Yoan Moncada.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that will conclude matters here. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Hayes. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ozuna looks up, gone to lead off the inning. In now, Ramon Urias.
Now batting.
A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down. So striding forward now, Trey Mancini. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Acuna is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Richard Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there's 1 down now. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Here's the first pitch to him, and this is yanked hard down the left field line, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler. And it's fouled away. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Nunez is under it. 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Nick Markakis. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pops this one up. Iglesias over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Anthony Santander. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
And there's your first out of the inning. Ready once again, Jose Iglesias. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
In now for the O's, DJ Stewart. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Kepler is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
6-1 the final tally today. The Atlanta Braves put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Mike Foltynewicz is credited with the win. Alex Cobb was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.